What's good, YouTube? We back again with another reaction video. And your wish is my command, nigga. Nigga told me to look at some animated scary shit. So we looking at some animated scary shit. The name of this video is called tRUe Night Shift Horror Story Animated. This better not be no anime shit, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no Uzumaki and all that. All that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that, bro. Old girl scarred me from that shit. I really seen that in human form. I really watched a human do that, bro. I don't think I could get rid of that shit, bro. It stuck with me forever. And you know what makes it even more worse? She got an iPhone. I know she do, bro. And that's what bothers me, bro. Shit, I'm glad she ain't got no joy, though. So, shit, it don't really bother me. But, shit, I'm done talking. Let's watch this video.
This story happened 3 years ago. First, I want to start off by saying that I'm a femboy with long blonde hair and crystal blue eyes. I always get mistaken for being an actual girl.
What is a
due to me being
femboy?
5'5" and very petite. Anyway, I work the graveyard shift at Sonic's, along with 3 of my friends, which I'll name Mike, Robbie, and Charlotte for this story. We also had a shift manager that monitored our shifts and assigned us breaks and whatnot. It was around 11 p.m. and we were about to close in another hour. The shift was really slow, and there was
Bro, sound like a damn superhero fish. This is Shark Boy, this is Lava Girl, and here's they new recruit, Femboy. The fuck? Yeah, bruh. Working at Sonic's? Look at this nigga on this iPhone. Dude, come on, bro. Should no iPhone user work a fast food job? Nigga, you niggas is rich. Nigga. That what y'all
nothing
told
to
me.
do other than redo everything we'd already cleaned. Our shift manager, being the laid-back woman she was, said that we could do whatever, but we would have to come back immediately if we began to pick up on orders. Really, she only said this so she could go out back to smoke a cigarette and scroll through her Facebook.
She's never gonna come
Robbie
back.
and Charlotte decided to sneak off, knowing that our
predictable.
manager wouldn't return back inside until it was closing time. So they took Robbie's car and drove off, saying they'd be back before our manager even noticed. This left only Mike and I alone in the store. After a while, I noticed something on one of the monitors. A man just stood there. He was extremely tall and lanky. It was like his arms were extremely long, though I could be exaggerating.
His ass dying,
His skin did a horrible job on covering the bones underneath. His eyes looked like they were going to pop out of his skull, and his teeth didn't fit in his mouth.
Zombie, ain't he?
He just stood there, swaying side to side. It was like his body moved, but his head and neck didn't move with it, even though they were attached. Well, I was completely freaked out, and Mike just laughed, saying he must be stoned. I laughed it off too, but only to make me feel better. It didn't. Because he didn't have a car, my headset didn't connect to the speaker that allowed me to speak to him. He stood there for about another 5 minutes before he walked away. I felt a relief hit me as I saw him walk off the monitor, but I couldn't celebrate for long. Mike had asked me to blow him, and I was down for it. That was until there was a beep coming from a stall, which meant...
What he mean by that? Mike asked me to blow him. Fuck y'all got going on? What, nigga?
Kid asked me to blow him, and I was down for it. That was until there...
Yeah, what he mean by that? And I was down for it. Man, what the fuck y'all got me watching, boy? Fuck they finna do in Sonic's. Yeah,
There was a beep coming from a stall, which meant someone pressed the red button and wanted to order. Before I was able to do my Sonic greeting, I was already greeted with jagged breathing. It sounded like someone trying so desperately to breathe for air, or as Mike would explain it, someone with a slit throat. I gather up the courage and spoke. "Welcome to Sonic. Order when you're ready." I was just greeted by heavy breathing. I felt all the hair stand up on my arms. I repeated it again in case he didn't hear me. Just more breathing. After a while, I just hung up because I was getting freaked out. It was 11:30 p.m. by now, and Mike and I began to gather our stuff together due to it being almost home time.
11:30 p.m.?
We both
That's
heard
what you call a graveyard shift, bitch. Graveyard shift was about 10 o'clock all the way to about 2 o'clock in the morning, nigga. Nigga, you just worked 4 o'clock to 10 or whatever the fuck you clocked in. You ain't clock in at night, nigga. Nigga, lying, bruh. Dude, this not scary, bro. Let me just watch the rest of this shit.
Back door open and close. And we figured it was just Robbie and Charlotte sneaking back in before our manager came back to say we could clock out now. "You guys are early," Mike called back there. No response. "You guys back there?" Mike called. Still no response. I could see Mike getting irritated. He marched back there while saying, "Hey, I'm speaking to you guys. Mike got quiet. I went to him to figure out what the hell was going on back there. As I stood next to Mike, I saw why he went quiet. It was that man from outside. He'd gone through the door our manager usually cracked open so she didn't get locked out while out in the back. He just stood there, staring, his eyes wider than ever. White stuff bubbled from his mouth. He pulled out something from his back pocket.
Oh, it's time to fight.
It was a knife. Mike and I were both frozen, not knowing what to
freeze
do.
It for?
The man pulled up his sleeve, revealing his extremely long and bony arm. He then begins cutting himself, while making that same gasping noise along with a blood-curdling scream. He screamed so loud, I screamed, in shock.
Motherfucker cutting himself and shit. Nigga, soon as he come in the bed, nigga, we got all rights to do what the fuck we want to do. Soon as he pull that knife out, nigga, we for the rush him. That ain't no gun. I can take a few cuttings. Yeah, I can take a few stabbings. We for I'm gonna take his knife. Nigga.
Karaoke night takes confidence. It's hard to feel confident when
and he's finished. Man, come on, cuz.
Technology, you can be more confident in your chance of approval.
Nigga didn't cut the TV on. Yeah, boy. He gonna be stabbed up, ain't it? And we gonna get away with the killing.
He turned and limped toward the door, one leg walking while the other leg dragged behind. Mike and I just stood there. It wasn't long before Charlotte and Robbie walked in, filling the silence with their laughter. They looked at the terrified look in our eyes, and we immediately told them everything. At first, they didn't believe us, but I guess the tone and look of our faces showed we weren't lying.
How they didn't believe it? The nigga blood didn't get on the floor? His blood, you just said he stabbed the shit out his leg and limped. They didn't see this nigga walk out? They don't see the blood on the floor? Bruh. I could have did better than this, bruh. Make the shit make sense. Dude, this shit is not scary, bro. Fuck.
Soon, our manager walked in, asking if we were ready to leave. I asked if we could replay the outside tape from an hour ago, and she agreed.
Let me guess, he's not going to be
As
there.
we watched the tape, I was even more stunned at what I saw. There was no man in the drive-thru or standing at the stall. And the creepiest thing? Seeing me and Mike just standing there terrified, at nothing.
Dude. Get the... Now, bro, why would you send me this? Why would you suggest this shit? Nah, bro, you gotta watch the animated scary shit, bro. The whole shit is really... Let me look at the comments. Damn, I took it off the screen. Hold on. Alright, bro. I didn't put it back. Now, let's look at this shit. Where we finna start from? Right here. Hold on. Yeah, right here. Could never get tired of watching your stories. The plot, the narration, the animation is perfect. Yeah, the animation and shit is perfect, but the story makes no fucking sense. Love hearing this late at night. Itachi Khan. Yeah, I don't want to hear shit from a anime user. A anime watching ass nigga. I don't want to hear shit from you, bruh. When the protagonist mentioned being mistaken for Asher Girl, I thought the story would be a creepy pervo who would try to harass and even kidnap the protagonist. What the fuck? Been a fan since the channel came out. Please never stop making these true scary. Get this shit off my screen, bruh. True? Y'all think this shit true? Bruh, none of this shit is scary, cuz. And it's 2:20 in the morning, cuz. None of this shit is scary, bro. Whether it's animated, whether it's made out of fucking Play-Doh, whether it doesn't matter. They need me in this shit, man. This shit need to be like Jason or something. You know, Friday 13th, they got motherfuckers cracking shit. Next thing you know, a blade is through their ass. Blade stab them in the back. At least he went out performing. Yeah, shit like that is scary. Nigga, I can't imagine I'm performing. Next thing you know, a blade in my back. It's over. Yeah, that's some scary shit, ain't it? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're new, cuz. And I'm gone, bruh.